Hello everyone, this is another week of Inside Spec, the show where we talk about the latest reviews and the latest technology that is around the world and coming out to the audience and to the public generally. On studio, I am joined by Alejandro himself. You gotta know, this is Alejandro. This is the woman killer out here.
The man of the hour. It's a pleasure to be here. And yes, as I've been introduced, my name is Sid Chudasama, but you can call me Alejandro.
So Sid,
yes.
Yo, you know, it's always a blessing to have you
Likewise.
On set. You know, last week we were here, we were discussing hot topics that came out. And what's happening this week?
So this week we have a fresh new set of stories that revolve around topics that are wildly different from what we covered last time. And that's one thing about the Inside Spec, we'll cover everything. So this week's stories include performance cars, and the car in question is a Lamborghini. So the thing with Lamborghinis is that they are known to be quite
flamboyant.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Flamboyant in terms of colors, engine, what, all of that. So the car in question today is a remake of a Countach. And the difference is this Countach is electric.
Yeah.
So,
the Countach is a very big, it's like, that's the, I feel like that's the car that carried Lamborghini back in the 90s, you know. It's what people would be like, I want a Lamborghini Countach, you know.
So it actually cemented the Lamborghini name in the 80s.
Yeah.
So Lamborghini have done something that is regarded as quite controversial in the car world today, to go and remake an old legend and put a hybrid motor.
Yeah.
So as you can imagine, it has about 47 kilowatts of power produced by the electric motor, and together with the 7-speed gearbox and a naturally aspirated engine, produces around 800 horsepower.
But I feel like that's such an offense, you know, putting a hybrid motor, putting an electric motor into a car that, you know, has the right sound. I love the sound of the Countach. Its engine is just beautiful. What is it using? What is the new one using?
So it has, it has a 47 kilowatt engine.
Yeah.
Just the way in which it works is that the first gear of that car is fully electric.
Yeah.
So the car can start and you won't hear a thing.
What?
Yeah, so it's like, just sounds like air.
That would be weird.
Imagine.
That would be really weird. I don't think like I would get used to that.
Yeah, so that's the way in which it works. But once you go over a particular speed, the engine, the petrol engine kicks in.
Okay. Do you know what kind of fuel it's going to be used in terms of the engine and stuff like that?
It will be a petrol engine, a naturally aspirated one.
Yeah.
But it will be charged also because it's a hybrid. So it depends essentially on what the driver wants and what he's using the car for. So an interesting thing about the car is that it is going to be a limited edition. So that's a reason why they're not entirely focused on high horsepower numbers.
I'm sure the people who will go for it will be those enthusiasts, the real car enthusiasts of Lamborghini.
Like yourself, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So we place an order.
Yo, if I have the money, I'm going to I would get that car.
Absolutely,
for sure.
Beautiful machine.
Because even if you try looking for the old Countach, right now it goes for more than $5 million.
It's insanely
it's really expensive.
Very rare.
So now you have the choice at least of getting like a newer version.
A newer one, exactly.
A new produced version.
Exactly.
What about the tech inside? You know, Lamborghini are still have competitors, right? They
absolutely.
still have Ferrari and Porsche.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what else have they added into it that?
Okay, with regards to the competitors, if you notice, Ferrari have also, in fact, very, very interesting. Ferrari recently produced a brand new car that has 1,000 horsepower and is also a hybrid motor. So the way in which Lamborghini is trying to set themselves apart from Ferrari is that Lamborghini is not making necessarily track-focused cars. So Lamborghini is making cars for people who want to drive the famous Raging Bull, you know, but they don't necessarily have a reason to take the car out on track, to take the car and push it and eat up all 800 horses, you know what I mean? But Ferrari, on the other hand, is producing cars that people can wake up, get it ready, check the tires, and take it out to track. So Lamborghini is appealing to a much more wider audience.
Okay. Because other hybrid cars like the McLaren P1 and the Porsche 918, I think. 918, like those were cars that were like, if you take it to a racing track, like they'll perform really good.
Extremely
Funniest thing, if you take a Lamborghini out on a racing track, you'll be kind of disappointed, man, because they kind of limit the amount of power that you have inside it. Tech inside, does it have like screens? What like?
It has precision sensors, much like another topic I'm going to get into. So it allows for the driver to know exactly where everything is, because the car is angled. The shape of the car is a wedge. The way in which it is shaped, the driver is not entirely in a position for him to see where his peripherals are. But the car has sensors that allow the driver to do that. And they're hidden within the body.
The sensor thing, obviously, other cars have it. Is it like is it better in a side of it? Like, is it more precise than most other cars?
Very precise in that it alerts the driver in a way that is not visual. It is like it's sensed on the interface when you're driving. So it's not like you have a screen. The car doesn't have.
So it probably a beep. You hear a beep. You hear a beep. Okay. Other than that, like, I think that's very interesting because when Lamborghini do something, they do it really big.
The whole way. Italian manufacturing, right?
Italians and how they're really
absolutely.
They have how would you say? Like, they have the passion, but at the same time they still have a boast to the way they do the stuff. You know?
That's true.
After the break, we're going to come back and talk about something that Xiaomi has planned for everyone. And see you after the break.
Hello everyone, my name is Stacy Wanjeri. I'm the Virtual and Hybrid Events Coordinator for Onia Studios at CIO Africa. Onia Studios was established in the late 2020, and since then we've been delivering high-end webinars, podcasts, virtual summits, hybrid summits, and TVCs. Of course, all these are incorporated with high, rich graphics. When I hear events, definitely experiences come to my mind. Events bring people together, so they unite people. Events bring investors together. You can achieve valuable profits through events. Follow us on all our social media pages. They're available online on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. You can also give us a call on 0790-127-315. We're also available on email. You can send us an email at studio@cioafrica.co. Reach out to us and we shall organize a complete tour of all our studios, which are located along Limuru Road. Onia Studios, let's event.
Hello everyone, we're back from the break and we are about to get into a story that is very interesting in the tech world. Sid, what is that?
So first things first, we all love pets, right? I have a dog. Our producer has a dog. We love dogs. But Tevin, do you have a dog?
No, I don't have a dog.
Okay, so would you like to get a robot dog?
A robot dog? Wait, like there's actually a robot dog?
So Xiaomi have actually created a robot dog. And as you can imagine, it's a dog, but it's not really a dog. So it has 4 legs, and it has a bunch of sensors and high-level technology that allow it to be an elite computer, but with a robot frame in the shape of a dog.
I heard the story like 2 years ago when Sport was released. And Sport was a really big innovation in the tech world because everyone's like, wow, a dog that is a robot, you know. Is the build to that, are people are that excited that this is out, especially from Xiaomi, a company that deals with phones, is now branched out to this?
So from what I've seen, absolutely people are excited. Because it opens up new possibilities for prosthetics when it comes to robots. And this product from Xiaomi in particular is AI driven, open source, So it's extremely smart.
Yep.
And one cool thing about it is the fact that it has inbuilt sensors that allow it to avoid objects despite not having eyes. So it's brilliant.
Okay. Still on the same company, Xiaomi, I have a story. They also just released the Xiaomi Mix 4, which is a phone that was hyped up, I think, 2 months ago. It was supposed to boost the new Snapdragon 895 chip. And imagine it sold out in 1 second.
You're joking.
1 second.
That's insane. I feel like people who are planted,
like everyone was just at the laptop. Just click the button, enter.
Oh,
because
insane.
I think the thing that push people like that is just that chip. People are really anticipating like how powerful can this chip be and what can it actually do. And I would cop myself a Xiaomi Mix 4 if I could. Because
only difference is if I wasn't an Apple guy.
You're in Apple, you're in your iOS things.
No doubt I would. And
when is Apple going to come back with a new product?
I was literally about to wonder, Apple and Xiaomi, the things Xiaomi is doing, like going from the dog to the chips they're putting in their phones, they're actually making an effort to appeal to audiences, whereas Apple is like, whatever we produce, people will buy. But that's never the case.
Yeah, it isn't, because I think it's because they run on the fact that they have loyal clients. Yeah. So, they've built their clientele, and now they're just like, you guys will buy an iPhone 12 if we put it out, So, other than that, other than the Xiaomi story, still on phones, we have the Google Pixel, and they just released the 5A. 5A 5G. And this is a phone that comes with high regards. But the sad thing is that this time it's disappointed people.
So I actually came across a story on the new Google Pixel phone, and I saw that people regarded it as bland. People said it was like spaghetti, just spaghetti.
There's nothing added into it.
That's it. So coming from a high brand and such a known tech giant like Google, you would expect the phone to have more quality traits. But it seems to be lacking in many departments.
Some of them, because when I was looking at the specifications, it started with, I'm seeing a 6 GB, 128 GB internal storage, which these days is a bit low to the standard in the market. Most people right now are looking as the lowest being an 8 GB RAM system. Other than that, the cameras, it has a 12 MP main camera. I don't remember the last time I saw a phone, especially a flagship from a company that has such a small camera. That like, it shows that, yes, you can be good at something, but what you're good at, you have to like concentrate on being good at that. So maybe that 12 MP camera is as good as Samsung's 108 megapixel camera. You never know. The one thing about Google that I like the most is that their camera system is magic. They really concentrate on making really good cameras for the user. And other than that, it's using a Snapdragon 765 G chip. Pretty powerful, but most people would have expected it to come up with either the variant from last year, the 88 or maybe the new one.
And that leads you to think, where exactly is Google trying to place their phone?
Exactly.
And considering it's a flagship phone, what exactly do they have in mind for how they want it to progress?
Google is a very interesting company because we know where they've come from, where they started, and we don't know where they're heading. But in terms of their phones, I feel, as you said, they're still trying to look for a market and know how they're going to place it and everything like that. Because the 4A came out, when it came out, everyone was really excited. I think it came out about the same time when the S21. S20. The S20 was coming out. So basically, that was their competitor, and most people obviously will go for the S20.
Now competition is even wilder.
Even more.
Xiaomi is out here to kill, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. People,
Yeah.
Xiaomi has actually passed Samsung in terms
Yeah,
of sales.
absolutely.
It has actually
Yeah.
been put
Top-
out
top
there.
brand.
Like
Yeah.
that's how much they're trying to push
Yeah.
to be the biggest phone brand
Yeah.
in the world.
Yeah.
And I really respect them for
Yeah,
that.
me too. I mean, you get yourself a Xiaomi, why not get yourself a dog as well, right?
I know. Anyway, that's what we have this week, and we're very glad that you came to. We're very glad that you came to watch the show. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell so that you can get all the information on the latest videos that come out. And we hope to see you next time. Stacy wasn't able to join us today, but she's going to come on.
Yeah,
We're going to bring her. We're going to bring her. Don't worry. So thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.